Once you've uploaded statements into DocuClipper, you may find that one or more of those statements has a not reconciled status. In this video, I'm going to show you how to simply and easily resolve those issues. When DocuClipper extracts transactions from your statements, it reads through the transaction data and transcribes that data into the panel that you see on the right-hand side. Then it totals up that data and displays the key indicators up here at the top under the reconciliation pane. And we can see the dates, we can see the number of credits, we can see the number of debits, and we see the amounts for the credits and for the debits as well. Most of the time, DocuClipper will match those numbers to what you see is on the bank statement, as long as that data is present. It's important to know that some bank statements don't include the number of credits or debits or the previous or ending balances, and that can also make it difficult to get a reconciled status. In those situations, often DocuClipper has captured all of the transaction data, but we have nothing to measure it against because we're looking for these indicators from your statement. However, in this case, what we have found is that DocuClipper has found 2 credits when on the bank statement 3 credits are listed. So we can see that the difference between the credits we found and the credits listed is $1,429.42. So that means there is likely one transaction that either was not picked up or was not listed as a credit by DocuClipper. So if we simply expand the right-hand pane, we can look through our transactions, and we actually see here that this direct deposit in the amount of $1,429.42, this is actually listed as a debit and not a credit. So this is very easily resolved. You simply tick the box next to it and switch the credits and debits. And once we do that, and we look back up here, we can see that this statement is now reconciled. Now, there is one other scenario that I think is good to be mindful of. So there are times when DocuClipper may simply miss a transaction. In those situations, what you'll see is that the transaction is not included on the statement, so you won't have that data over here on the right-hand side. So I'm going to exclude that data for the purpose of this demonstration. And if you needed to resolve an issue like that, you would simply open up your pane once more and then go to add a transaction. And it is going to be for this period that we're in. You enter the date. Making sure you use the right format. And this was a Wix direct deposit in the amount of $1,429.42. And we could simply add that missing transaction. And once we add that transaction, we move back into a reconciled state. So those are our most common scenarios where you will see your statement fall out of reconciliation. But of course, if you come across any other issues, please reach out to support@DocuClipper.com.